Hello and welcome to Box Free with Stephanie. Today I want to show you how to make some basic foods with simple ingredients from scratch. And I hope you discover cooking box free is fast and delicious. So let's cook together. Today we're going to make a white bean curry dip, which is kind of like a hummus, but a little bit different. So I use cannelli beans because they're just super soft, and I have rinsed them and drained them, like not super solid, but pretty good. So I'm going to dump those into my food processor. This is a really fast, easy recipe. My extra virgin olive oil. I need 1/4 cup of that. I'm going to just throw that in. I could do this in my food processor with the little drizzle part, you know, where it like drizzles down and lets it emulsify very nicely, but I don't think I even need to bother with that because this all just blends together, and I just don't do it that way for this one. And then I need about 1/4 cup of lime juice, so I'm gonna just smash these two to kind of break up all the pulp inside, make sure I can get them all juiced beautifully. And then I'm gonna measure my little cup here to make sure I don't wanna get like so much or not enough. So I'll just measure because that's what you're supposed to do when you are teaching people how to cook, right? And doing things. All right, so there's fresh limes. Oh my gosh, let me just smell it. So good. Yum. Makes me want to make a little non-alcoholic mojito or alcoholic mojito, whichever one you prefer. But I do that a lot in the summer. I have a little mint spot. Oh, Mac's excited. Okay, so let's see. Where's my 1/4 cup? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm only halfway. Okay, so this should make it. So just bear with me while I do my little juicer. And if you don't have a juicer, you could just, I'm sure, squeeze it by hand. And if you don't have fresh limes, with this recipe, I'm sure you could use like bottled lime juice because there's so many other flavors going on. But anytime you can get the fresh stuff, of course, it's just a little bit nicer and tangier. So maybe I'm going to just keep that in there for now, in case I want to like do it the real way and let that drizzle in. Okay, then I'm going to do 1 clove of garlic, and there's a little bit of green in here. And I read ages ago that the green in the garlic can be bitter. So I always just pull it out. I don't really know if it does or not, but you know, when you read something, then whoopsie, wrong one. Try to do the best you can with that and not do it again. So 1 clove of garlic, and I just smash that right into in theory, I wouldn't even have to put it in my garlic press, right? Because my food processor should chop up my garlic clove, but I don't know. Guess I always do it. I never just throw it in there. Feels weird, like I'm supposed to just press it and then blend it. I should not do this sometime, and I'm sure it'd be just fine. So maybe just do it, and I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, so back to my recipe. 1 15-ounce can of beans, 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of the olive oil, 2 limes or 1/4 cup, 1 small clove of garlic. Oh, then my curry powder. I love curry. So I need 1/2 a tablespoon, which is 1.5, or no, this is 3, yeah, 1.5. So this is my little adjustable thing, and I know I'm not really supposed to measure over the bowl like this, but I kind of do a lot, and then if I mess up and I like get some in there, and then I just guesstimate how much I got, and I don't know. And I like curry, so I'm gonna go make sure I get half a teaspoon. Oh my gosh, 1/2 a tablespoon. Okay, then 1 teaspoon, I guess we'll measure that because I got my little gadget right here. Kind of a nice amount of salt. Okay, that's it. So now we're going to blend away and make it nice and smooth and add my lime juice, possibly through my little dispenser here. So I'm gonna just stop and get all my spices that have been thrown up to the top here. Get those down, and then I'm gonna blend this for, you know, a decent amount of time because I really want this to be nice and smooth. Okay, now, smells like curry. All right, I'm just gonna taste it because, I don't know. I mean, I follow the recipe, but you never know if you need, oh my gosh, the cilantro. That's something was missing. Yeah, my green, I love that curry taste. All right, so it calls for 2 tablespoons of cilantro, okay, which I really don't always measure. I mean, so I would guess like that's a tablespoon, so let's just see. Okay, so yeah, there's a tablespoon. So I'm then gonna call that my measurement. And because I'm grinding it all up, I don't really care if I get a whole lot of stems. So that looks like another one. We'll throw it in just so that it looks like I'm measuring. There we go, packed cilantro. Oh my gosh, I was wondering why it was so like yellow. Here we go again. Try again and make it nice and smooth. Now we'll take another taste test. Now it almost looks like a little funky spinach artichoke dip. You know, the hot stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to it. I think it's got just the right amount of curry, nice limey and garlic taste. So this is like with the curry, it's like that Middle Eastern, it's like a Middle Eastern hummus. I don't know. I mean, hummus is Middle Eastern, I guess, but like the curry flavor, I guess. I don't know. It's just something different, kind of. And I don't make hummus because I never have tahini, and that's really what you're supposed to use. And I'm sure there's some kind of substitute, and I just have never really worked hard at doing it. And so then I discovered this one, and I really like the curry angle of it. And so then I'm going to serve it in my cutie little bowl here, and then I'm just going to do some vegetables right next to it. So hang on one second while I just kind of shove everything over here. Oh, and this is my little herb garden. You can make like an herb garden for your refrigerator. You take the little plastic bag that you get your herbs in or whatever at the produce, and then put some water in it, and then you put it over it and like put the bottom of the bag in. And then you basically have like a greenhouse in your fridge, and then your herbs stay really lovely for quite some time. I haven't, like, I don't know how long they'd really last, but I do it a lot, and I really like to have, my little herbs in their little greenhouse, and it really works. It keeps them fresh for quite a long time. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, this one looks a little wacky. That's okay. We're gonna do some quick, very fast veggie sticks to serve with our white pita. White pita, oh my gosh. You can tell I want some pita chips. White bean curry dip. So this is something that I actually use in the summer quite a bit because it doesn't have any kind of wicked ingredients that would get too warm for the summer. And so you can kind of travel with it, like on a picnic, or if you're going, I don't know, kayaking somewhere and you're going to take a little picnic. This doesn't have to stay like ultra cold to stay healthy. And then you bring some veggies and you have kind of this nice little lunch along the shore or hiking or wherever you want to go. So I like to use this in the summer. I have done it like on a car trip, you know, when I'm trying to pack some healthy lunch instead of stopping at the gas stations or something. Okay, so I did green and orange, which isn't very colorful. I needed like a red pepper, but I don't have a red pepper right this second. So this is my teeny tiny little display. And then it actually has like a place you could put a little card, you know, like white bean curry dip with your fresh veggies. So then you serve it up. Mmm. Mmm. If you are not a fan of curry, this might not be your favorite because it is I think it's a strong curry, but I guess you could go lighter on the curry. Anyway, I think it's a really fun, easy little recipe. It's a little bit soupy, you know, but it still gets nice on your celery stick or your carrots or red pepper or whatever, you know, pita chips, whatever you want. Okay, so that's it. It's like really fast. So thank you for watching Box Free with Stephanie. I hope you like the show. I hope you try white bean curry dip, kind of a cheater hummus, and your family thinks it's great and you take it on a picnic. Okay, thanks. I appreciate your time watching. I'll see you later. Bye.